Hello, I'm an Aussie, you can tell because of my funny hat. Yeah, I definitely can't do this the whole video. The green hat on the green screen probably wouldn't have worked very well anyway. So yeah, thought it'd be a fun video if I took an Australian citizenship test. You read the title. We are on the official Australian government website. This could be very humiliating for me, but been humiliating myself on the internet for years now. Why would I stop now? Welcome to the Australian citizenship practice test. Answer the following 20 practice test questions. To pass the practice test, you'll need to answer 15 out of 20 correctly. Okay, 20 questions, I need to get 15 right. Let's get into it. Question number 1. What do we remember on Anzac Day? The landing of the Australian New Zealand Army Corps at Gallipoli and the arrival of the first free settlers from Great Britain. The landing of the first fleet at Sydney Cove. I'm actually pretty sure all of these are wrong. Anzac Day is to remember everyone who fought in like all the wars in Australia, I'm pretty sure. What would you know, Australian government? No, I'm pretty sure it was originally created for the landing of the Australian New Zealand Army Corps in Turkey. But that's not all it is now. Question 1, and I'm already correcting you on your own citizenship test, Australian government. No, I'll look it up. Literally right here on your own website, it says, in these ways, Anzac Day is a time at which Australians reflect on the many different meanings of war. Not just that one thing that you mentioned. This is going to be great. It's going to be great. I'm going to say this one. Does it not tell me if I'm right or wrong? This could be stupid if it doesn't. What colors are the Australian Aboriginal flag? It's black, red, and yellow. Obviously, the sun is yellow in the middle, and then up top is black, and then on the bottom is red. I don't actually know if it's a sun, but I've always imagined that it was. I don't actually know what it stands for or represents, but I know the colors at least. Black, red, and yellow. Which official symbol of Australia identifies Commonwealth property? The national anthem? They just sprawl the entire national anthem on their property? I would assume the Commonwealth coat of arms, because that makes the most sense. I mean, I see it a lot, I guess. Which of these statements about Australia's system of government is correct? The Queen of Australia... I'm already seeing a problem. The government is elected by the people. The Prime Minister chooses a member. Well, they're obviously elected by the people. The Queen of Australia. Could you imagine what the Queen of Australia would look like? Just this bogan woman. Oh, you can't. You're in the parliament now. Which of these is an example of freedom of speech? People can peacefully protest against government decisions. Men and women are treated equally in a court of law. Australians are free to not follow a religion. I mean, 2 and 3 obviously aren't about speech at all, so... Yes? Which of these statements about government in Australia is correct? The government does not allow some religions. Whoa. Don't think so. That's controversial as heck. Government in Australia is secular. Religious laws are passed by Parliament. What does secular mean?
Secular, not specifically religious.
Pretty sure we don't have any laws relating to religion. I'm definitely sure we don't not allow some religions. I'm gonna say it's secular. Which of these is an example of equality in Australia? Everyone follows the same religion. Wow. Men and women have the same rights. Everyone belongs to the same political party. Well, that one's a bit obvious, isn't it? Which of these is the responsibility of Australian citizens aged 18 years and over? You have a current Australian passport? No, I didn't get a passport till I was like 22, I want to say. To attend local council meetings, to vote in elections. Obviously, it is a responsibility to vote. Teacher in my high school told me once, it's not a law to vote in Australia. The law is only you have to show up, get your name ticked off. You can pretend to vote and then not actually do it and they can't prove it. So the law is only you have to show up, but then it's like you're already there, so you may as well just vote. Just thought that was a fun little detail to throw in there. Which of these is the responsibility of an Australian citizen's age over? Okay, so same question. To serve on a jury if called to do so. Yeah, that is the thing. To do local community service, to carry a passport. Why would we need a passport a lot of times? Just in case the government want to spontaneously ship us off to Britain. To serve on a jury, obviously, jury duty's a thing, much like in America. Which of these statements about passports is correct? What? This test has such an obsession with passports, which I guess is fair for the immigration and citizenship test, but it's just funny to me because I'm dumb. Australian citizens need a passport and visa to return to Australia. Permanent residents can hold an Australian passport. I mean, they can. I do, and I'm a permanent resident. Australian citizens can apply for an Australian passport. Well, permanent residents don't need to hold an Australian passport, so they probably wouldn't be allowed to hold one. because that'd just be a waste. And I would imagine you don't. No, you wouldn't need a passport or a visa to return to Australia. To leave, you would need a passport. So yeah, Australian citizens can apply for an Australian passport, because why not? But permanent residents can't hold one. Which of these statements about voting in Australia election is correct? Voting is by show of hands! Oh, fuck. I love it because there's these memes about how primitive Australia is. Could you imagine? We all just gather together. Alright, everyone voting for Gillard, raise your hand. Alright, hands down. Everyone for Turnbull, raise your hand. Ah, that's great. Thank you. Thank you, Home Affairs. And who votes for the Greens? Oh, shit. People are free and safe to vote for any candidate. People must write their name on their vote. No, you don't write your name on the vote because, like I said, it's anonymous. People are free and safe to vote for any candidate. I feel like it's the obvious one all the time. I feel like that's the obvious one there. Like, obviously, you're free and safe to vote. Like, they make it really obvious. Like, as if you're going to say, no, you're not free and safe to vote for any candidate. If you vote for one candidate, you may be stabbed in the voting booth. What happened in Australia on 1st of January, 1901? Well, that's when we became a nation. So the Australian Constitution came into effect. Because, yeah, that's what becoming a nation means, I guess. What is the name of the legal document that sets out the rules for the government in Australia? The Australian Constitution. Yes. Yeah, the Australian Constitution. Like, it seems too obvious, again. What is a referendum? Well, it says here the Australian Constitution was changed by referendum. So I'm going to assume it's a vote to change the Australian Constitution. Just from the hints from the other questions. And yeah, of course, a referendum just kind of means that. It's like amendments. Which arm of government has the power to interpret and apply laws? The judicial, because they're the justice system. So of course that's going to be them, right? There's going to be the guys that do the things. Which of these is the role of governor general? I have no idea, honestly. I don't know who the current governor general is. I don't know what they do. I assume it's not the signing of bills passed by the Australian Parliament, because that would be the Prime Minister? And same with the premiers, wouldn't they be done by the Prime Minister? The appointment of the head of state. That can't be right. No one appointed the Queen. The head of state's the Queen. Like, she's just kind of born into power. So that can't be right. When I say the Queen, I'm referring to the Queen of England, not the Queen of Australia, because that doesn't exist. I'm sure it's not the signing of bills. Kinda sure. And it definitely ain't the appointment of head of state, because no one appointed the Queen. So I guess it's the appointment of head of state premiers? I'm not confident on that one. Which of these statements about state government is correct? All states have the same constitution. The states have no constitution. Each state has its own constitution. I guess they do all have their own constitution. Because there's the Victorian constitution and yeah. Why did I not just know that? Why did that take thought? Why did I almost get that wrong? What is the name given to the party or correlation of parties with the second largest number of members in the House of Representatives? Probably the opposition? I really don't know. It's not the Senate. That is not my area of expertise. None of this is, to be honest, but hey, we're going with it. What is the name of a proposal to make a new law in Parliament? A bill. Right? This is like America. That's not different here. Who maintains peace and order in Australia? Lawyers, police, public servants. I guess the police is the answer they want. I did it! I passed the practice. I answered 19 correctly out of 20. That's not bad. That's a lot better than I thought. I didn't think I was gonna pass. Does it tell me which ones I got wrong? It doesn't tell me which ones I got wrong? Why don't you tell me which ones I got wrong? But hey, if you know which question I got wrong, make sure you leave a comment down below and let me know. And also leave a comment if you want to see my silly hat again. Too bad you're getting it anyway. Alright, so if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like and leave a comment. Let me know what you thought. Don't subscribe to the bell button so you don't miss out on a thing. Fuck. Until next video. Bye! Oh wait, I forgot. There's a thing I need to do where I get slightly off center and oh look, I was wearing a Captain America shirt this whole time while doing an Australian citizenship test. That was very not intentional and ironic. Wow. Cool. Hey, look, videos.